Let's pop this up right here, right now. Feel free to read through the details on this. At the beginning of the article, there's some ads and some fluff there. Don't worry about that. But if you get down in the lower portion of the article here, it gets into these one by one. So I'm going to talk about them in the same order in which they are highlighted here in this article. All right, so number one is Make Billionaires Pay Their Fair Share Act. Now, do you want to take a guess on who introduced this one? Not that hard to guess, right? No one other than good old Bernie Sanders. Yeah, exactly. Good old Bernie. All right, anyway. So Bernie Sanders introduced this, and basically this would be a 5% annual wealth tax on any household that has a net worth of over $1 billion. Now, this would be suspected to bring in about $4.4 trillion over a 10-year period of time. And what they want to do with this is basically peel off $3,000 per person in the form of a direct payment for households with an income under $150,000. Okay, so that's what that is. And again, $3,000 per person. A married couple, $6,000. A family of four, $12,000. Amazing. That's a lot of money. But that's that one right there. Okay. Now the next one, American Consumers Tariff Rebate Act of 2026. Okay, now this one would basically offer a $1,200 payment for an individual, $2,040 payment for a married couple, and possibly more for dependents as well. But basically, this one has an income threshold of $400,000. That's nuts. In my opinion, that's way too high to be distributing that money out, but whatever, that's just what they've identified. So anyway, incomes under 400 grand, again, up to $1,020 per individual and $2,040 for a married couple. That's what that one is. Now, next one is Tariff Refunds for Working Families Act. Okay, this is kind of similar to that last one, but same situation here, which is income threshold of $90,000 for an individual, $180,000 for a married couple, and this would distribute $600 per individual. So $600 for an individual, $1,200 for a married couple. A family of four would be $2,400. That's what that one's all about, okay? That's that. Now, number four is obviously the $2,000 dividend payment that the president talked about so much at the end of last year and very early on this year. President talked about it many times, where he talked about it. He made social media posts about it. He talked about it in different interviews or when he was talking to the press or whatever. There's a lot of video clips out there of the president speaking of the $2,000 dividend. If you've been watching the videos on the channel for any length of time, you've heard me talk about this. This is very well known. In fact, back in the middle of February, so I don't know, however many months ago now. I don't remember the title of the video. I don't remember the date in which that I posted the video, but I posted a video back in the middle of February where I featured a compilation of 8 different clips of the president speaking of the $2,000 dividend payment. So it's very well known. Anyway, that one's out there as well. So as promised, 4 different plans in which have been talked about, proposed, introduced, floated among lawmakers. And these are some of the plans that are out there to send direct automatic payments to the American people due to a variety of reasons, because they want to give us a little money in the form of a dividend payment, a tariff refund, because that's one of the proposals, a tariff rebate payment, again, that's another one of the proposals, as well as basically a $3,000 stipend off the back of super rich people. So there you go. Those are the ones that are out there now. The unfortunate part is that, yes, a number of these, most of them, have been formally introduced, formally written up in legislation, but here we sit. Just like so many pieces of legislation, here we sit, twiddling our thumbs, wondering, sounds pretty nice, would be pretty cool about right now. When are you going to do something? So here we sit and we wait. This is typical politics. Waiting. Hurry up and wait. For what? Are we doing something, or like what's going on here, right? Hurry up and wait.